away from me.
You ain't gonna do nothing but get yourself in trouble, bro.
I have a restraining order on you. Get away from me.
You ain't gonna do nothing but get yourself in trouble, bro.
I have a restraining order on you.
Call the police.
That's why she recorded me.
Hey! Get off her!
I have a restraining order on you.
Call the police.
That's why she recorded me.
Hey! Get off her! Hey! Leave her alone!
That's why she recorded me.
Hey! Get off her! Hey! Leave her alone!
That was the horrific moment Shaa Allen was ambushed and brutally murdered in broad daylight by her ex-boyfriend, Amir Johnson. This was after she dumped him for his toxic and abusive behavior towards her, but Amir was not ready to let go. Instead, he was determined to take her life rather than let another man have her, and that was exactly what he did. Instead, he was determined to take her life rather than let another man have her, and that was exactly what he did. He stalked her and executed her in the street while her neighbors recorded her terrifying final moments on live stream.
Shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. In sincerity and truth with this great gospel coming out of our Bible. Strictly for the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which are the children of Israel. Right, which are the children of Israel. And Yahweh is the name of the Father. He is. Yahweh Shai is the name of his Son. Yahweh Shai, the deliverer, the Savior of the children of Israel, right? And that's who we're waiting for, the Lord to send back his Son to deliver us from the hands of who? Our enemies. Our enemies. And in this society, who has become our enemies? Our women. Our women also became our enemies in this society. That's why it tells you, she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. She gonna see what? She gonna see these prophecies come to pass. Right? She gonna see the collapse of Babylon the Great, collapse of the currency, the collapse of you motherfucking goddamn women, you wicked ass, filthy, polluted, adulterous, whorish women. Right? That's what's happening to these women right now. They being put to death. Right? They being sent to the after motherfucking life. Right? It says today, young women. Let's read this. Today, young women in the United States are more likely to die. I'm reading again. Today, young women in the United States are more likely to die than at any point since the 1960s. Why? We know why. These bitches is out of order. It says U.S. millennial women are now more likely to die in their late 20s and early 30s than any generation since the World War II era. Report U.S. millennial women saw their well-being decline, a first in modern times per non-profit PRB. It says homicides, right? Homicides, you just seen a homicide, right? Jay can't take his woman leaving him, and hey, what did the Bible say? Let's get some scriptures. We're going to go to the book of Proverbs 6 verse 34. It reads, for jealousy is the rage of man. For jealousy is the rage of man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And you see my man, he chased her. He hit her with one piece, and then he hit her with a couple pieces. And it was a wrap. It's a lot of you women, you being put to sin to the afterlife. Why? Because of your wicked ways. It says, for jealousy is the rage of man. Yeah, she thinks she just gonna leave one man, gonna leave two men, gonna leave three. And yeah, everybody she lay with, she done gave that pussy to all these niggas, and now she just wanna leave them. And these niggas in their mind, they're addicted. That was my woman, that was my boo, and he can't stand to see her with another man. Right? It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Right? In other words, you're gonna lay these bitches down. Right? Proverbs 30 and 20, it says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness, right? These women walking around committing adultery, right? Being filthy, polluted sluts and whores, and right, causing men to go the fuck off, right? The scripture says what? Through her we all die. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, right? Why you think the woman, Esau go to your woman to bring you down? He said, get rid of the man, we're gonna use the woman. Go to any news channel, it's a black woman talking, it's a Hispanic woman talking. It's either AOC or some ninja woman who don't know what the fuck she talking about. Stupid ass black ninja woman, right? Who been indoctrinated and integrated in this devil's society is for her to promote his ways, right? It says of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, right? And you watching niggas put to death because of a woman, right? You watching men lose everything that they done acquired in this society because of a woman. Right? This is the book of Proverbs 31 and 3. It says, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Right now, man, we at war, right? We are POWs, and we are at war, man. Right now, ain't no time to be thinking about what a woman, right? Speaking to you brothers in this faith, brothers fighting for this gospel. Ain't no time to be thinking about, oh, I gotta please her, I gotta take care of her. It says here in the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and 29, but this I say, brethren, the time is short, right? I'm reading it again. Let's slow down. 1 Corinthians 7 verse 29, so you can get the meat, get the milk and the meat out of this. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Shut the fuck up. You see these alarms, we gotta wake up to these fucking alarms to go to work. It's gonna be a day we ain't gotta wake up none of this bullshit. I'm reading, it says, it remaineth that they both that they have wives be as though they had none. Right? Because why? You focus on what? The kingdom of heaven. This is the book of Matthew 6 and on what? We're gonna go to 33. It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right, all these things shall be added on to you, right? You desire women, right? Because this topic of conversation is about women, right? Niggas going off because of women, right? The system is collapsing, and you can see why, because women are put on a higher pedestal, right? These men became feminists, man, these men became homosexuals, man, they became pussies, right? It says, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right? This ain't no time to be seeking ye first the kingdom of some pussy. Seek ye first some hoes. Nah, motherfucker. Wake your punk ass up. We at war. You gonna die. That's why in that movie, well, man, let's get that right quick. Bear with me.
To the Bronx. Yeah. To young blood who couldn't be with us today. Lance Corporal Martin. To Lance Corporal Martin. Yes. Yo, man. What they been putting in your head out here, man? I mean, you done got into this shit a little bit too deep, don't you think?
You in recon now, Skip. You in deep too.
Man, fuck this shit, man.
Come on,
Man, this ain't our war, man. Shit, our black ass should be back in the Bronx where we belong. Joe ass got lucky they sent him home getting wounded and shit.
Heard he wounded his hand pretty bad, man.
Shit, that's alright though. He got out of this shit. I'd rather be home with a fucked up hand up in some pussy than to be out here healthy than a motherfucker without it. Shit.
Same old Skip, boy. You ain't changed.
That's right. You heard from Juanita?
She used to write me a lot during my first tour. Turns out, man, before I left, fucked around and got her pregnant.
Man, you bullshit.
No, I ain't.
No shit?
Dead serious, man. Got a little girl back at home.
Oh, man, that's groovy, man. That's groovy. I can dig it. That's cool. Hey, Dig, man, I know you got a picture, man. Let me see a picture. Shit.
can't even look at him, man. Man, what the fuck you mean, bruh? That's your little girl, man. That's your baby. You know how I survived 26 months in the bush? Because I don't think about the world, Skip. That shit don't exist to me. I don't give a fuck about anything or anyone in it. Because the minute Bruh, that's your little girl, man. That's your baby. You know how I survived 26 months in the bush? Because I don't think about the world, Skip. That shit don't exist to me. I don't give a fuck about anything or anyone in it. Because the minute I do, I'm a dead man out here. And you remember that shit. Because I don't think about the world, Skip. That shit don't exist to me. I don't give a fuck about anything or anyone in it. Because the minute I do, I'm a dead man out here. And you remember that shit. Because the minute I do, I'm a dead man out here. And you remember that shit. We'll talk about the world when we get back.
Yeah, back to 1 Corinthians 7:29, it reads, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." Let's get this other verse. This is the book of 2 Timothy 2:4. It reads, "No man that warreth," right? "No man that warreth," you just seen from that scene, they had war. "No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier." Right? Who chose to be a soldier? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bashim Kako. That's where I get out the water. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Right? The Lord woke us up out of this deep darkness to what pushed this gospel, man, to fight. I'm gonna go to the book of Ezekiel. Let's go to Ezekiel 37, and we're gonna start at 10. It said, "So I prophesied as I was commanded." Right? What's our job, man? The Lord woke us up to be soldiers, servants to what? Push this gospel. "If you love me, feed my sheep," right? It says, "So I prophesied as he commanded me. And the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army." Right? The Lord has put this spiritual army together, what, to push this gospel. Right, to push this gospel. And that's why you got Jakes in different countries, different states, different cities, pushing this gospel. And that's what the scriptures say, what? It's the book of Matthew 24:14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." Yeah, the Lord set up these men to preach this gospel. Yeah, we're not here to put bombs to ourselves and blow ourselves up. We're not here to be terrorists. We're not here to be in a carnal spirit, right? Grabbing arms and all that bullshit. No, we're here to talk. We're here to preach. We're here to prophesy. We're here to push this gospel. It's the book of Revelation 19:10. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not." Right? "See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua." Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of what? Prophecy. Right? The spirit of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. The man you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, he sent his men back to speak things before they happen, to prophesy. He ain't sent his men back to be in a carnal spirit. Right? There's a lot of you dumbass. And he also ain't sent his men back to join these other bodies. That's not going nowhere, right? These bodies that's about to be amputated, right? You got Jake walking through the Mexican against immigration parade, whatever they had going on. You stupid ass niggas, the Lord gonna kill y'all niggas. Cause you, especially you Sakaris, sorry Kari ass niggas. You niggas is a joke, man. And you GOCC, you Nate Satan cats. Bunch of cops, man. The Lord gonna make an example out of you niggas, because you don't have what? The spirit of prophecy. I'm reading again. It says, "And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushua." Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of what? Prophecy. Right? And we've been speaking about what's gonna happen to you wicked ass women in this society. Right? The scripture's been told us to tell you what's gonna happen. It says, "Many days in many years shall you be troubled, you careless women." Right? These women are careless. It says, Kent pub shooting. Woman shot dead on Valentine's Day. Named by police. Look at the woman get clapped on Valentine's Day at a pub. Right? And I already did a video on this ninja woman a week ago. The Lord froze 2 of her kids in a car, right? It's only getting worse for you women in this society. It says, chilling mystery, 6 women found dead around Portland within 100 miles. And there's more than just 6 women. You come to Chicago, it's Chicago, the Midwest, there's a bunch of missing ninja women. And what was they doing? They was selling that pussy. They was out there selling that pussy, and the Lord took that pussy. Right, look at this dumb bitch, right? It says, woman dies of heart attack while dancing on stage. Stupid ass bitch on stage dancing. And that motherfucking heart just locked in on her ass, right? And that's a judgment. The Lord, it's open season on a hoe. Right? These women committing adulterous, these adulterous women out here, freaky deaky, doing whatever the hell they want. They done got liberated, man. It's a whole season. It's a woman over a man season, right? Proverbs 30:20 says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness, right? These women out here bogus. And they feel like they're untouchable. But guess what? The Lord is over the issues of death. And he got his angels out here visiting you bitches, right? Deuteronomy 22:22, it says, if a man be found laying with a woman married to an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both the man that lay with the woman and the woman, so shalt thou put away evil from Israel, right? What the Lord doing right now? He's putting evil away from our people. That's why so many ninja women is being put to death, right? And these niggas go to jail probably 5, 10, 15 years, and they right the fuck back out, right? It's judgment upon wicked hoes, right? Matthew 5, verse 32 says, but I say unto you that whatsoever... So let me go back. I'm reading it again. But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery, and whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery, right? That's why it says the time remaineth short. It says they that have wives be as though they have none. Because guess what? Your woman that you're dealing with was another man's woman, right? Your woman been fucking since the early ages. It could have been a family member who tapped that ass, right? A friend that you went to school with, and then you end up marrying this woman or somebody you don't know, right? Really, these ain't our wives, right? The Lord said in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. The Lord about to purge a bunch of these bitches to bring in the real women that's about to be prepared and set up with us for the kingdom of heaven. For the kingdom of heaven. I'm going to read this. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. I'm reading it again. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, right? These women are deaf angels. That's why you can't give them your strength, right? You got to be occupied in what? Prophecy. You got to be occupied in Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. Because this gospel can't save you. But these bitches, they gonna put your ass to motherfucking death. The scriptures tell us, Ecclesiasticus 25:24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, through her we all die. Yeah, you chasing a woman, you will surely be put to death. You are, if your woman rule over you, will surely be put to death. Because she have no understanding. She gonna guide you. She gonna lead you to your destruction. That's why a lot of these men, they're falling, man. Because what, they got their heads stuck up their women's asses, man. And they gonna be destroyed. Shalom.